The U.S. military's top officer offered new details into the deadly attack that killed 4 U.S. troops in Niger, saying that those troops, when they were under attack, didn't call for air support until an hour after the fighting started, and those French jets didn't arrive overhead for another hour, a full 2 hours after the fighting began.
When they requested support, it took the French aircraft. The French were ready to go in 30 minutes, and then it took them approximately 30 minutes to get on the scene. But it's important to note that when they didn't ask for support for that first hour, my judgment would be that that unit thought they could handle the situation without additional support.
That's different from the timeline first provided by the Pentagon, saying the French jets were overhead within 30 minutes after being urgently requested. Now, officials say the 12-man Special Forces team could not communicate with the French jets above, making it impossible for them to drop bombs because the jets couldn't tell the difference between friend or foe on the ground. Bill?
What did the general say about the search for the missing soldier, Sergeant LaDavid Johnson?
Well, General Dunford said as soon as he learned that Sergeant Johnson was missing, he ordered the full weight of the U.S. military to search for him.
General Dunford, when did you alert the White House?
We notified the White House as soon as we had a soldier that was missing. It was probably around 9 or 9:30 Washington, D.C. time, the night of the 4th. And at that point, knowing that we had a missing soldier, we made a decision to make sure that all of the resources, to include national assets, were available.
Sergeant Johnson's body was discovered 2 days later by Nigerian forces. Now, questions remain about how he got separated from his unit. Dunford said U.S. troops in Niger are not allowed to accompany local forces if they expect enemy contact, but none was expected on this patrol. Dunford said a U.S. drone was sent overhead within minutes after the attack began, but officials say if that drone had been overhead from the beginning, it could have spotted those 50 enemy forces closing in.